Witam was bardzo serdecznie. Tutaj Awalis i dzisiaj zagram w grę pod tytułem The Boogie Man. Boogie Man, chyba każdy z was go dobrze kojarzy. Przynajmniej tak myślę, koszmary, Boogie Man, wiecie, boogie. W tej grze prawdopodobnie nie będę za dużo mówił, bo aktorzy są w tej grze, którzy dają głos, więc ja będę tylko jakieś tam głupie komentarze dawał, ale głośno ściszę trochę. Tak wiem, dobra. Halo?
Your phone's ringing.
Jest dźwięk.
Are you asleep?
Nie. Tak. Może.
No. I was just thinking.
O czym?
About what, sir?
A? Wiedziałem.
How's the suspect doing?
Still not out yet. It's been 3 hours, so I'm sure he'll be here soon. Man.
Ooh.
Really not gonna answer?
Chwilę, to jest chłopak, to sprawa? Ja myślałem, że to dziewczyna, bo... A, dobra.
I'll call back later.
Man, Keith, do you ever answer your calls? Anderson was groaning about it, you know, wondering what's even the point in Ah, sir, he's coming out! Uh-oh!
What?
He's got a woman behind him. I think she came in after. You think she's with him? This isn't good. Won't be able to arrest the guy like this.
Let's go. I'll squad B and C. We'll get him in that alley up ahead.
Hold on a second, sir! She might be a civilian! We should really wait until he's alone!
And are you going to take responsibility if he kills her? Come on.
Dość poważnie się zaczyna. No i chuj.
Police tyranny strikes again. The cold, ruthless detective shoots down yet another criminal. Civilian woman forever traumatized.
Więc gość jest czarny i na imię ma kutas, więc z góry można założyć, że szybko zginie.
We tried to ask Keith Baring, the detective responsible, to shed us some more light, but he stood at the station entrance smoking a cigarette and told us this. The visitor's entrance is that way. Seems that he sees truth seekers like us as unwanted guests. Well, what do you know? Doesn't say a word about the criminal, nor that the woman was a prostitute, or how we took some injuries of our own in the gunfight. Reporters, am I right?
I can read gossip myself. I don't need you reading it out loud.
Keith, you're a real hit with these guys. This is the 4th article by my count. I'm jealous.
Just tell me what you called me in for.
I've got good news. I'm giving you a vacation. A month, in fact.
Kozak!
Not a chance. There's no time to rest. There's too much I need to do.
Serio? Płatny urlop, gościu! Bierz!
You've got a good lackey, right? Leave it to him. And stretch your wings a bit.
Dick, I'm telling you, there's no way.
I'm ordering you as your superior. If you don't want to travel, consider it house arrest instead. You aren't fit to bear the brunt of the media. I can handle the rest real well. So, go on, take a break from the crime scene.
Ale z ciebie kutas, Dick.
Hey, but I didn't say you have to twiddle your thumbs at home for a month, right? Here's a little present. There's this old castle they're promoting as a tourist spot. There's a sort of test run tour 2 weeks from now. Truth is, me and the wife were gonna go, but I say you do it. How many years has it been for you two? Helena,
Oj.
now, put down the gun and the notebook. We'll need them on vacation, right?
Nigdy nie wiesz, kiedy pistolet ci się przyda.
Go home for today. You can hand over your work tomorrow.
Just one thing. Enough of the blaring music. You can hear in the hallway.
O! To miało klimat.
Welcome home. How was work?
Same as usual.
You look tired. Are you alright?
I'm fine.
Oh yes, I get a fantastic present from Mr. Anderson's wife.
Ja chyba też.
Look at these, honey. They're invitations. A 3-day stay at an old castle. Won't that be wonderful?
Dick already told me. Gave me some time off for it too.
Well, if you aren't too tired, I'd like to go myself. What do you think?
Myślę, że to zajebisty pomysł.
If you're going, then I'm going. I'll tell our travel agent.
Jej, wakacje.
Thanks, honey. I can't wait.
I've got some work to take care of. Go to bed without me. Night.
Jak można kobiecie powiedzieć idź do łóżka beze mnie? No cóż.
Good night.
Widzisz, brak u was tej iskierki w związku. Ona by chciała z tobą pójść do łóżka. Widzisz jaka smutna? W depresji. Ach. Jej! Już ja gram. Więc tu muszę wejść. Fajnie. Dużo ludzi. Nie mogę rozmawiać z tobą, nie mogę rozmawiać z tobą. Nie mogę tutaj przejść. O. Sztuczne koło. Nie mogę z nikim rozmawiać, nikt mnie nie lubi. Z tobą też nie mogę? Że z tobą mogę. Nie mogę. A, mogę.
Ah, the bearings? I've been waiting for you. I'm Stevie Small, the tour conductor. I'll be your guide for this tour.
Thanks.
Now that you two are here, all the attendees are present. Please come aboard. We'll be leaving in roughly 30 minutes.
30 minut to ten gameplay ma trwać.
Wow, what a ship! The 5-hour trip to the island should go by in no time. I'm going to go introduce myself to the others.
I'll head out later. You go on ahead.
Kurde, gościu, jesteś chujowy.
Alright.
Widzisz jak ona smutna? Co, alko? Nie chcesz. Może coś zjemy? Nie? Walizka. Idź w walizce. Do kibla. Nie do maszynki mogę wejść. Mogę się przespać? Nie, mogę wyjrzeć przez okno? Ach, nie ma nic na horyzoncie, dobra.
Don't just swing the door open like that. Be more careful.
Czy ty nie jesteś przypadkiem z tej gry nie Blank Dream, tylko shit? Nie pamiętam co, Boże, Sandman?
Try looking where you're going before you start yelling at people, young lady.
To ty otworzyłeś tak drzwi.
Maybe you should look where you're going yourself.
Nasty tongue on you, huh?
You bet. I was born with it.
Jestem zboczony. No cóż, dobrze jest mieć też i taki język.
Hey now, Sophie, what are you doing?
This guy almost swung the door right into my face, Papa.
Sophie, no wydaje mi się, że kurwa Sophie, ja pierdolę.
You said something rude to him, didn't you? Come now, apologize.
But, Papa...
Czy Sophie nie jest Sandmana? Niech mi ktoś powie, bo ja nie pamiętam.
Sophie?
I'm sorry. I'll be more careful from now on.
Albo z Crookedmana. Ta, która była martwa. Czyli ona tu zginie. Chyba, że ona jest Sandmana. I nie zginie, bo ma też czerwone włosy takie.
Old man. Come on, Papa, let's get some ice cream at the lounge.
My apologies for that.
Ja nie jestem stary.
Is she your daughter?
Yes, she's my one and only precious.
Full of energy, that's for sure.
Oh yes, she's very excited for the trip today. I'm glad we could go.
Excitement is one thing, but you should try to get her to stop yelling at people over a little near collision. If she talked to the wrong guy, it could be trouble.
You're very right, but I think it's much better than keeping all her dissatisfaction to herself.
Nie, no ta Sandmana nie była taką pindą.
I'm Richard Grundler. That was my daughter, Sophie. Glad to meet you.
Keith Baring.
Did you come alone?
No, with my wife.
Oh, wonderful. I hope we both have a great trip. Well, excuse me.
Keith ma gorszy mikrofon niż reszta. Niewyraźnie przecież. Podpierdolmy im coś z pokoju. Nie mogę. A tutaj mogę? Nie. A ty? A ty? Nie. Nie da się biegać. O.
Ice cream. Papa, let me have a bite.
Here you are. But don't put...
I can exercise it off.
Już nie mogę z wami rozmawiać. To ja pójdę na górę. O, moja żonka.
Keith, this is Shirley.
Keith, nice to meet you.
Koleś, teraz sobie zdałem sprawę. Czarny nazywa się Dick Kutas, a główny bohater nazywa się Keith. To brzmi jak Keith, najbardziej nieatrakcyjne imię, jakie może być. Kurwa, jaka kobieta by chciała się przespać z Keithem? Kurwa.
I'm Shirley Weber. Same.
She came here with her husband. Oh yes, where is he now?
He told me he went to take a smoke, so he might be up on the deck. Hey, what's with the suit? You're on vacation, you know.
Wiesz, ja na przykład lubię chodzić w garniaku, dodaję klasy.
Oh, let me guess. You're with the men in black?
Ale dowcipna.
Sorry, but I don't have sunglasses. Or a neuralizer.
A ty załapałeś dowcip, kurde.
Too bad. Well, let's enjoy our trip, shall we?
Dobrze.
You like tea?
Absolutely.
Sorry,
Serio? No dobra, mogę zagrać? O. Jest gość Sandmana. Jest Boogie Mana.
Need a light?
Croocked Mana. Główny bohater z Croocked Mana, no, ale zajebiście. Cieszę się. Ale ma gość pecha, zawsze w złym miejscu jest.
Thanks.
Na 100%. Identyczne. Tak.
Nice weather today, don't you agree?
Sure is.
To tell you the truth, it's my first time traveling on a ship, and it's really exciting for me. I'm just glad it's so nice out. Certainly wouldn't be out smoking on the deck here if it were raining.
Keith Baring, detective.
David Hoover.
David.
Detective, huh? Very cool. I always like to watch those police dramas. But why the suit?
Old habits. Never been on a ship except for the job. Did you come alone?
No, I came with my wife.
David, ty miałeś soda? A nie... A może miałeś?
I was going to invite some friends along, another couple, but the husband ended up in the hospital.
Came down with something?
He ruined his stomach from eating too many chili dogs. Always been kind of a moron. So I invited another girl and her father. They were always saying they didn't get to go on vacation often.
Tak, kurwa, tutaj są postacie z Boogiemana, nie z Boogiemana, ale z Crookedmana i Sandmana, zajebiście. Cała ekipa zną razem, tylko że się nie znają.
Right, they were both really pleased. I'm glad I invited them. Too bad about my friends, though.
A czekaj, Sophie nie była taką pinną.
Enjoy yourself in their place then.
Yep, that's the plan. Oh, another smoke?
No.
Ty! Helena! Poczekasz, tutaj są bohaterowie z innej gry. Fajnie! Jestem szczęśliwy.
Keith Baring. Who could have guessed I'd be graced by the presence of the tabloid Star?
Nie wiem, kim on jest.
I'm Lance Canal. So what brings you here? Murder on the ship? Or are you gonna cause one yourself, detective?
Must have a lot of time on your hands to read all those tabloids.
Don't say that. These tabloids who rag on you come from the same publisher I work for. That's all it is.
No.
I'm here to take pictures. Heard there was a new tourist trap opening. They invited me here for publicity.
Photographer.
Don't you worry. I don't take pictures for any of those sleazy magazines. I'm just a photographer for a humble travel magazine. Not like I'm one of those paparazzi guys.
Masz strasznie irytujący głos, nie zaufałbym ci.
Still, don't have to take pictures to get material. I can make some good money passing things on to my gossip writing colleagues.
Zjarałeś coś? Brzmisz na zjaranego. Nie powinieneś palić, jestem detektywem.
Yeah. Good luck with that.
I'll be watching, detective.
Co za irytujący fiut. Zajebiste wakacje w takim zamku.
Oh my gosh! Look at the size of that! It's fantastic!
To nie jest Sophie, którą ja znam. Tamta Sophie była gnębiona, cicha, słodka. Nie mogła spać.
It really is. I can't wait to take a look inside.
Man, it's like the kind of place there'd be a murder case on an old cop show.
Oh, stop being such an oddball.
David, przeżyłeś chore akcje. Nie wiem, czy powinienem sobie tak żartować.
Oh, I get it. You're telling us we have to camp out in front for this tour.
That's odd. I'm sure I told him when we'd arrive. Hold on a moment. Hello? It's Stevie from NA Trap. Hello? Brendan, are you there?
Hardcore.
Okay, they're here. Is everybody ready? Nigel, your tie screw. Fix it. Mitch,
Croocked.
your hair's a mess. Matt, your glasses, well, they're still lame. Right. Time to greet the guests.
Yay!
Welcome, welcome. I've been waiting for you. I'm Brendan Dumont, the proprietor of this castle. Stevie, I thought you'd never come. Thanks for leading them here.
And thank you for showing up, Brendan. I was worried you weren't here. Oh, I should introduce the...
There's no need, Stevie. I'm already well aware of our guests. Mr. Lance, the Grumblers, Mr. David, and Mrs. Shirley, and last but not least, the Bearings.
Shirley, to jest żona Davida, no kurwa zapomniałem.
So you came instead of the Andersons. What a delight.
Young guy, you take care of this place all by yourself?
Yes, that's right. You must be tired from that long boat ride. I'll lead you to your rooms inside. It'll be a while until dinner, so make yourself at home.
Ale fajnie.
Keith, look! The view is so wonderful from here. It's like we're back in Europe. You remember when we went to France and you... Shouldn't you answer that?
It's Eric, no doubt. I'll call him back.
I wonder what the others are up to. I'll go take a look.
A idź. Jestem niewrażliwym chujem, który ma wyjebane na własną żonę, więc idź! Wypierdalaj do nich!
Honey?
Oczywiście, że nie.
Not right now. Later.
Skończysz tak samo jak ja. Samotnie. Bez przyjaciół. Ale łóżko. Fajne. Tutaj coś jest. Ale zimno by musiało być w takim zamku. Jaka wanna. Kibel jest. Nie mogę się odlać. Tutaj coś jest. Też nie mogę wziąć. Więc mogę rozpalić w kominku? Nie mogę. Czas. Nic. Muszę stąd wyjść. O. Kurde. O Jezu. Co za wielkie miejsce. Storage. Dobra, schowek. Kuchnia. Zaraz. Na razie chcę zobaczyć, gdzie co jest. Browarat? Obraz. Ciekawe co. Nic. Nic. Dużo książek. Tutaj będzie coś przejebanego. Czuję później. O! Historia zamku. Limestone! Żyjący kamień. Za szybko. Za szybko dam. A! Ktoś tutaj torturował kogoś. Hardcore.
Oh, what a surprise. So this is where you were.
Sorry for wandering in here.
Oh, no. I don't mind. Such a large study, isn't it? I used to play hide and seek in here as a kid, and my dad always told me off. So many piles of old, precious books, too. Unfortunately, I don't really know how much they're worth.
Is that book about the history of the castle?
Ah, you've been doing some reading. A very disturbing history, isn't it? The former lord of the castle was quite a tyrant. He severely taxed the islanders, and persecuted anyone who rebelled. There are many odd rooms in this castle, actually. I'm sure they were used for punishment. But you'll be toured to them tomorrow, so...
You said you managed this place yourself. Must be hard.
Well, only as of late. I went to film school, actually, and did some work in Hollywood. It wasn't too long ago I returned here. After my parents' death, I inherited the property, you see. Yes, it's a hard job to do alone, especially with all those strange rooms, so I thought I'd promote this place as a tourist destination. I'm not too interested in the castle myself. I'd hate to live out the rest of my days in a deserted place like this. This tour is kind of a test drive, you might say, and Stevie has been a great help with everything.
No need to worry. I'm sure it'll be a hit soon.
Oh, I do hope you're right. Say, Mr. Baring, you're a detective, right? That's so neat. I love police dramas, and I watch Law and Order all the time.
Wszyscy lubią dramaty policyjne.
Sorry, but it's not a pretty job.
Well, in the eyes of an ordinary citizen who blends into the crowd, I think it's swell. I'm jealous.
Nie.
Hell, I'm jealous that you own a castle. Must attract a lot of girls.
Bez kitu.
I wish it would. I'd love to meet a wonderful woman like you have. Well, if you'll excuse me.
Dobre gadane masz. Dobre gadane.
Hey, David, you going to eat your banya cauda?
Oh, yeah. Maybe you can have it.
Why don't you want it? It's delicious.
He won't eat it because he hates anchovies.
Really? That's why? That's so cute.
I mean, it smells so raw. And hey, don't call me cute, okay? Cool would be fine. Jeez, Helena's laughing too?
'Cause it's cute, right, Shirley?
If we're talking cute, I think that would be you, Missy.
Ale katują mnie tym telefonem.
Pardon me. You can have the rest of it.
You won't be having any more?
No.
Gosh, Mr. Keith never smiles. What's got him in a tizzy?
He's always that way.
What is he, a robot?
A robot detective? So he's RoboCop?
Don't be rude.
RoboCop. I remember going to see that with my wife back in college.
Dobry film.
He may be that way now, but he used to be very funny, you know. He was always making me laugh. I told him he should consider being a comedian.
Really? I don't believe it.
Comedian or not, he's still the laughingstock of some magazines. You know about that, don't you, miss?
Ej, to było chamskie. Strasznie chamskie. Spierdalaj! Odwal się od Cliffa.
Keith, jeez, man, why don't you answer your calls? I've been trying all day.
What do you need?
What do you do with the profiling info for the investigation?
It's on your desk.
What? It's not there. It's not. It's nowhere. It's completely and totally... Oh, there it is!
No ja pierdolę, Erik.
Is that what you called 20 times over?
I called because you went on vacation without saying a word to me. Tell me before you hand this stuff over. I mean, why in the world would you take a vacation in a hellish time like this? And please, answer your calls. How many times do I have to tell you?
Frankly, you should just clean up your desk. Hell, mine too. Papers are going to topple over. They'll start attracting flies.
Man, I don't wanna. You do it, Keith.
If you don't have it cleaned up once I'm back, I'll burn it all.
Oh, there he goes again. Quick to threaten, aren't we, Keith? Sorry, I'll clean up.
Keith, ależ ciebie ponurak.
You better. So what's the situation over there?
Well, you see... hey!
Hey, how's it going? Having a good trip?
Hand it back to
A teraz
Eric.
kutasa z Cliffa.
Harsh. You don't need Eric neither, alright? No.
At least tell me the situation over there.
Situation, eh? Got no obligation to tell anyone who's not on the crime scene.
Okrutne.
Come on, Dick.
You gonna ignore your honey again? What? You wanna try and investigate this over the phone? Boy, what's the point of giving you a vacation then?
I can sleep when I'm dead.
I'm just saying, don't stick your neck into this. Plus, Eric's always relied on you too much. Now's the time to whip him into shape.
Mam wrażenie, że coś złego się stanie Erykowi.
Now, don't call again. Got it? I ain't gonna tell you nothing.
Now go to hell.
Hey.
Same to you. So long.
Mojej żonki tu nie ma. Co tam?
So I said I wanted to see RoboCop, but my wife said she wanted to see Platoon. And we fought and fought. In the end, RoboCop won, but things were a bit stormy after that.
I know how that goes. Shirley and I never want to see the same movies. A lot of the time we come to the theater together, but then go our separate ways.
Serio? No dobra.
That one piece looks really good on you. I'm glad I bought it for you.
This one's my favorite. Since you picked it out, of course.
Jaka miła tu się wydajesz.
Well, did you take some good pictures?
Yeah, they're decent. You'll show us more tomorrow, yeah? Is there anywhere that's off limit?
I haven't really asked Brendan about that. I'll check with him tomorrow.
Aha. Nic ciekawego. Mogę tu wejść? Tutaj jest zamknięte. Tutaj w pokera można grać, albo magia się dzieje. I widzę barek z alkoholem, co by było ewidentnie moim miejscem. I choroba to miejsce jest olbrzymie. Tutaj też nikogo nie ma. Nie wiem, powinienem wyjść do pokoju do żonki? Te drzwi są zamknięte. A co będzie na górze? No, wejdę na górę. I chuj. Czyli jak zwykle bardzo źle idę. Ale teraz prawdopodobnie pójdę dobrze, bo tu będzie moja żona. Płakała.
Keith, you took your call?
Czemu
Yeah.
Sorry for going back without you. I wanted to take a shower.
Czemu się mnie boisz?
I'm going to bed now. Good night.
Why were you crying?
Sit down. I wanted to tell you this once we got back from this trip, but it's too hard for me.
Rozwód!
We're at a very important crossroads. A kind of D-Day.
D-Day?
For a decision, I guess. Or divorce. I've been thinking about it for a long time, but I couldn't say it.
You want a divorce? Do you hate me?
No, that's not it. No, I could hate you. It's not that. It's not you. It's a problem with me.
Czemu z tobą? To ja jest twój ja. Kip ewidentnie jest chujem.
With you?
I'm going to bed. We'll finish this conversation when we get home.
Fajnie.
Good night. I love you.
Smuteczek.
I told you, if I can just get some juicy tidbits, sales will shoot up for you, my man. Sheesh, didn't I tell you? I can't take photos of people. You can keep your money if you want pics of that rude-ass detective. Oh, yeah, his girl's all right. Oh, yeah, she's a good one. Gotta wonder why she's with a snooze-fest like him.
Nie lubię cię.
Not a bad idea. I'd love to see him keep his cool even when his girl's taken.
Ale fiut.
We're going to tour the island tomorrow, right? I can't wait.
That's right, but you'd better get to bed soon so you can wake up tomorrow, yeah?
What are you saying, Papa? You gotta enjoy both days and nights on vacation, right? We should talk lots.
Why, we already spoke with the others plenty today, and I'm sure they're all going to sleep.
But I didn't talk to you much, Papa. Come on.
That's my selfish little girl.
Hey, Papa? Was Mama a good person? Did you and Mama get along like David and Shirley?
Oh, absolutely. I've never met a person finer than your mother. You're starting to remind me of her yourself, though you'd need to be a bit more mature.
So I can't be childish.
Now, Sophie, you can be whatever you want to be. No matter what, you're a precious family to me, a true treasure, and your mother as well, of course.
Got a text from Paul. Bring back souvenirs, you ass. What's wrong?
Doesn't Helena remind you of your mother?
Maybe so. There's kind of that air about her now that you mention it. But what's this all of a sudden?
Never mind, I just had a thought.
You don't look so good.
Well, I've never been on a trip like this before. I don't know how I should act. It's different from traveling with friends, isn't it?
Hey, just enjoy yourself. You won't have any fun worrying over everything. We'll make some great memories.
What about your memories with me?
We could always use more.
I wonder how many more we need.
Why don't we start now?
Oh, look at the time.
Hey, what about making memories?
Hey, David! Give me a break, like that's gonna be a fond memory.
Good night. Enjoy yourself tomorrow.
Night.
Lol. Lol. Lol.
Somebody put a stop to that asshole's.
Zaczyna się.